Hi folks, I'm here to talk to you today about an unboxing of Steampunk Rally, designed by Orrin Bishop and published by Roxley Games. Steampunk Rally is a game that involves building an invention and racing around a track with a specific inventor. And you use steam, electric, and coal power to power your vehicle and race around. Some of the features of the game is that it has 108 dice, which it does. I've seen it. And it has 120 machine part cards, 40 boost cards, 16 inventor pawns, 32 inventor cards, some player aids, light bulb tokens, there's cogs, there's the instructions, of course, and some tiles. Those are fun. So I've played this a couple of times, and I figured I'd get a copy of the game, and I wanted to show you guys what was in it. Just notably, this game has won 2 awards, and rightfully so. It is fantastic. Most notably, it's won the Canadian Game Design Finalist Award back in 2014. All right, as you can see, it's nicely shrink wrapped. Never been opened, so I will start opening it for you. Dun, dun, dun. Get out my slight handy knife and peel off the plastic. All right, that was simple. There we go. So, nice sturdy box. We get this nice glossy print instruction manual. As you can see, very big instructions, easy to read, wonderfully illustrated. Looks like it's 12 pages. Yep, 12 pages. And it goes around with an example and all your race details. So it's a racing game. But one thing about this game that I really liked is the fact that it has a number of different features to it, including components like drafting, vehicle construction, dice rolling, etc. All right, so what else is in here? Looks like we've got some tile cards. These are your race tiles. Let's get this off here. Some paper. So actually, I think these are all your cardboard punch outs. So on this side and that side, it looks like there's a bonus hoverdrome, which is a little different than your regular gravelly road, but there's a start and there's a finish, and it looks like everything has a twist and a turn and different features of each racetrack tile. All right, put that here. That out of the way. Oops. All right, get that out of the way. And let's put this over here. Now, there's other features of the cardboard, and we've got some different tokens. These are the cogs, and you use these during the game. And these are the invention tokens, and all the inventors. Everything's really nicely cut and easy to punch out. And of course there's a second side, so everything's quite beautiful. All right, what else do we got in here? So the box comes with a lovely set of bags. So you get 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 Ziploc bags for all your parts. Looks like it's got some life counters, where they show you or damage counters. I'm not sure what the actual, let's see, what do they call them here? They call them damage gauges. So these damage gauges are, they're nice. They have that side there, and they spin around like so. And yeah, then there's 8 of them. So I'll just put those out here. And these are agnostic to the player, so they don't really matter which player is using them. There you go. So here's some dice, 36 steam dice. So I made a mistake, I said coal, but really I mean heat. These are the heat dice. There's 36 of those. And then the electricity dice, and 36 of those as well. All right, now it also comes with the, there, we'll get one of those out of there. There's some cards, and there's some more cards. And then you have these little plastic, I don't know what they're called, but they're like stands. So these are where you put your inventor tokens in, and you use them to go around the board. All right, and there's this really nice insert. And what's interesting is about the insert is that everything should fit. Though I've been told that in earlier versions that if things didn't fit in the box, they were expecting people to just take this out and throw it out. So if you're having trouble with your components fitting, and you don't want to keep this lovely insert, you can pitch it. But I'm going to make the best of it and keep it because it actually looks quite nice. All right, so, and then we have all of our playing cards. And all right, I'm going to put this over here and just give us a sense of what else. There's a few different card types in here, and I'll just show you really quick. Get this open with my trusty kitchen knife. Hopefully I don't damage anything. All right. All right, and so some of these cards are inventor cards, and they have different artwork for all the inventors. Here we go. So these are inventor cards, and these are the cards you start off with once you're playing. So this one's Albert Einstein, and there's the Wright brothers, Marie Curie, and there's 2 per inventor. Ferdinand von Zeppelin. And what's interesting is on each side, there is a very special setup. And the interesting thing about these cards is that each inventor is different, and it has just slightly different abilities. And you can see there's the steam power, here's heat, and this is a shield for absorbing damage. And so there's 16 inventors and 32 of these invention cards. And the idea is to keep them alive. And there's Nikola Tesla, one of my favorites. All right. Now that's those. And then here we have, these are different parts card. Let's see, what do they call them? They are in machine parts. Yes, so that's the technical term. And they have different symbols on them. So you can see here, they have a little cogs, and then they've got the dice. These are the resources that they give you when you're doing the draft phase. And I'm not going to go through the rules, but there's a drafting component when you're picking, each turn when you're picking out machine parts. You can either use the part or cash it in for the dice up here or the cogs. And the cogs are useful for affecting gameplay as you go. And interestingly, all these cards have mount points here. And not all cards have the same mount points. So I'll show you. See, this one only has 1. And so you have to be creative in how you use your vehicle parts together. All right, so those look like the 2, the heat and the electricity cards, and then these are the remaining electricity and steam cards. There we go. So you can see the different steam cards of the different things. So one of the interesting things about Steampunk Rally is that you can convert one die of energy into another depending on the part you use. And as you assemble your invention, you use these different cards and combinations to create different effects. So go faster, prevent damage, convert from one power source to another, store energy, etc. Now there's these last cards, which are your boost cards, and they're like kind of like powers, and you use them like once. You use them during a what they call event phase, or they have or you can use them as special powers during normal play it or at any time. Oops. All right, let me see if I can just put those down here. And these ones are a little different in that they have they can be cached for different symbols or 2 cogs. And they have a thing that you resolve, text you resolve when you play it. All right, and so finally, you now have these little player aids. So they tell you the different phases. So draft, event, race, damage, and the end of round. And here's a key here to know what each symbol does what. So some things let you gain a die or discard a die or take damage, reinforce your inventory, gain a cog, do motion or smooth motion, which kind of involves flying, and then there's some terrain over here too, and you take damage with terrain. So that's pretty much it for the components. If you haven't ever played this game, I highly recommend it. It is probably one of the most fun games I've had the opportunity to play quite some time. So I'm not sure how much it is in the US, but in Canada it's running around $70 Canadian as of April 2016. So anyway, give it a shot. See if somebody will do a demo or check out videos online on how it's played. But Steampunk Rally, definitely one of those great games by Roxley Games. So check it out. See you next time.